Hey guys, it's me Aditya Rafsan and welcome back to my channel Younger Coding. So I was scrolling to Dribble and I found this wonderful web page first. So let's make it by our code. So let's go to VS Code and I'm gonna change the title of this. I'm gonna add Younger Coding and I'm gonna link a CSS that name is still. So at first we're gonna make this left one. So there is a text st and 3 links. So in the main div, this is the main div, will in every context will be in there. Okay, so I'm gonna use another class which will be name will be left header, that's the left one, and I'm gonna use a logo and h1. In h1 the name was ht dot, so this was our first one, and then I'm gonna use another class and it will be name will be link, and there I'm gonna use a tag for 4 times, and first one was Twitter in there, so I'm gonna also use Twitter, then Instagram, and last one was Facebook. Okay, most probably, so we not need 4, we need just 3. Okay, so let's go live and show. This is our night and we have to make like this. Okay, and our web page is looking like this. So in CSS I'm gonna use universal, and in their margin will be 0, padding also be 0 as you can see. And let's go Google. Okay, I'm gonna add a font, and its font will be, I'm gonna use inter, that will be 400, 500, 600 and 700. Let's copy to import file and gonna paste it on the first line of our CSS file. Then I'm gonna copy the font size family and gonna paste it in the universal color selector. Then I'm gonna target the body. Okay, and that body was black as far I know. Okay, height will be 100%, width will be 100%, and we're gonna use background to black. Okay, then also color of every single line will be white, and I'm gonna also position relative. So this is our look, first look. Okay, let's minimize it. Okay, to better understanding. Then I'm gonna targeting main class. Under that height will be also same 100%, width also be 100%, and I'm also gonna use position to relative in the main text div. Then we're gonna use main dot targeting main dot left header. Okay, left header, make sure to pronounce that and write that in easy way. Okay, padding I'm gonna use 30 pixels, 20 pixels. Okay, then we're gonna also use with 200 pixels and also border right. Okay, that's a line of that will be 1 pixel solid RGB 255 comma 255 comma 255 comma 0.5. And we're gonna use a position to fix, that will and also height to 100%, that's full our take our full body. Okay, then we're gonna use display to flex and justify content. I'm gonna use a space between space between. Okay, then what should I do? Flex direction column. Okay, that's look. And we're gonna targeting logo, and its display will be flex and justify content will be center to take it in the middle of our left header. And we're gonna targeting link and its margin bottom to 100 pixel, that make it in the top. And we're gonna also use display in here flex, and we're gonna use transform rotate minus 90 degree to rotate in from down to top. Okay, or you can say top to down, whatever. And I'm gonna use gap to 30 pixels. Okay, as you can see we are almost done with our right one. Let's change the colors and let's remove the text decoration, then that would be fine. Okay, so text decoration we're gonna remove to none, and color will be white. That looks good, man. We're done, we live. And we're gonna also upgrade font weight to 400, and letter spacing was gonna be 1 pixel. Okay, we are done with our left header, as you can see. So let's make the main nav bar. Okay, let's make for that in the HTML body we're gonna use another class of header, then nav and 8 times 5. Okay, and the text was news, interiors, landscape, architects, and about. So let's write it, baby. So first one will be news, and second one will be architect. Sorry, the second one was interior. Okay, third one will be architect, landscape. Okay, landscape. Then last one was uh, this one. Fourth one was architect, architects, and fourth one was about. That was capital. Okay, I make it from my keyboard. Okay, then also I'm gonna use a search class name, and in there I'm gonna use a p tag. Under that the text will be search with capital letter. Okay, let's target the header, main header. Okay, then we're gonna use busy to transparent. Okay, then we're gonna also use margin left to 120 pixels, and that's come after the left header. Then height will be 70 pixels, and padding we are gonna use top from top, that would be 30 pixels at the same size of st logo. And we're gonna use display to flex, and justify content we're gonna use space around, that looks more prettier. Okay, as you can see we are almost so, as you can see also doing good. So let's target our nav, that header nav. Okay, then we're gonna use display to flex, and we're gonna use to add display flex, just we can add gap to 40 pixels, otherwise you can't add gaps in there as far I know. Header, now we're gonna use nav under the a tag. Then its text decoration will be none, and color will be white. White is good. And we're gonna use font weight to 400. Okay, then we're gonna use position to relative. Then we are gonna add animation, so for that we're gonna use after effect, and in their content will be nothing as like blank, and position is gonna be absolute, and height is gonna 3 pixels. Width is will be 100%, and busy will be we're gonna use busy to RGB, and the RGB will be 216, 213, 213. That looks so good. Okay, then we're gonna use left to 0, and border radius to 400. Sorry, 40 pixels. So I'm gonna use top will be 25 pixels. As you can see on our DOM, it's come a line after every a tag, and we're gonna use transform, and gonna translate y to 20 pixels, that go down, and if we hover it's go up. So visible for now will be hidden. If we hover, that will be visibility will be also visible, and it's come to top. Okay, so if we hover the a tag, then the after effect will be we're gonna copy these two lines, and visibility will be visible, and translate. As you can see, it's so we need to use transition to show. Okay, we're gonna use transition will be transform 2 seconds. Okay, so 1.2 seconds is more pretty. As you can see, it's coming from bottom to top. We're gonna copy this line and gonna paste it also in here, and then translate will be 0 pixels. Okay, as you can see now it looks more good. Okay, we're copying from the dribble. I will give the main one link in my description box, you can check. Okay, and if we hover the a tag, and the color of a will be RGB, and RGB value will be 232.222, okay, it looks good. We should upgrade to 60%, that looks more pretty. As you can see, we have on the right side is the most one. Okay, as you can see now, it's time for make the right header. Oh, now let's time for search one. Okay, so search will be font weight will be 400, and as you can see, let me took it in the left side. Okay, as you can see, right. So now it should make it to this one, that I'm scroll and 01, then a gap of line and this. Okay, to make this in HTML, we're gonna add a right header. Okay, then we're gonna use another class, will be number class under the div, and there will be span, and the span, its class will be first, and the text will be 01. Then after, we're gonna use a blank p tag to give a line. Okay, then I'm gonna use again span, and it will be second one, and its text will be 07. Okay, this is our HTML for our right header. So let's gonna click by make it by CSS. Then first of all, I'm gonna targeting right header, and we're gonna use position to absolute, and right will be, we're gonna use 12%, and width will be 90 pixels. Okay, and display will be not inline display, we're gonna use flex. Okay, and justify content center, and align item also be center. Okay, we're gonna use right to 9%. Then we're gonna target sorry, I'm targeting right headers under a number. Okay, then its display, we're also gonna use flex, and flex justify content center, align item center, and flex direction will be column. Okay, to become its column, and we're gonna use gap 22 pixels. Padding bottom will be 130 pixels, and for there we should use height to 522 pixels. That should be good. So because we are going to increase the font size of our text on there, so first I'm going to targeting that first, and its font size will be 6 em. As you can see, it's become, and the second on the P1, and we're going to use nothing, just we're going to use border right. Border right will be 2 pixels solid, and we're gonna use a white, but we're also gonna use a height that show our border 260 pixels. As you can see, it looks more prettier, and we have our we have our line of there. So we're gonna next target the second one, that is 07, and we're gonna use font size of this, it will be 2 em. So as you can see, it looks good. Okay, so we should use margin top. From there will be 50, no 150 is good. Okay, now it's time for this main header. Okay, a scroll one, I forgot to give a scroll, so let's give a scroll class, and gonna add a p tag, and there is will be scroll. Okay, and it's in there. So let's increase the justify content from space between, and flex direction to column. That looks pretty. Let's uncomment this, and also this one. Okay, it looks good. So let's me target the scroll class p, and we're gonna rotate it. So I'm gonna translate x, not translate, we're gonna use rotate to -90 degree. Okay, as you can see, I should copy, I forgot to give the real one. So let's add a dot from there. That you can see, this is our scroll on, and we're gonna use cursor pointer to there. Okay, then we're also gonna increase the font size to 1.3 em. As you can see there, let's target the okay, we're done with our right header. So now we should make the main text. Okay, main text. Okay, main text was h1. In h1, let me see this aesthetic of minimalism. Okay, this was our, so let's write it, baby. Aesthetics of aesthetics and I'm gonna use a b tag to align break and of minimalism. Okay, minimalism. Okay, we're done. So then we're gonna use another, and it's gonna be p tag, and p tag's content will be the architect design, this one. So let's write it. Okay, okay, we have done writing. So let's give a position of absolute and take it in the center. So let's move over. Oh, we have okay, under tab under. Okay, let's move it to our, let's move to our css file. We're gonna target main text, and in the main text we are gonna use display flex and justify. Flex direction will be column, and we're also gonna use gap. No, so the first of all we're gonna use justify content center, and then we're gonna use margin left 15%. Okay, that should work. Okay, well, so we're gonna use margin top to 10%. It looks good because we're gonna increase the font size of everything. We're also gonna use gap to 70 pixels. Okay, so let's make it. Okay, as you can see, then targeting the main text h1 tag, and its font size will be 6 em. Okay, this looks more prettier, and down decrease the line height to 7 pixels. Okay, also should decrease the font weight to see as like the main which are copy. The font weight will be 400 pixels. I didn't found the real font of this, so I use Inter. It looks more similar. So we're gonna use letter spacings to 2 pixels, and line height now it will be 7 pixels. So let's this one we're gonna use in html gap. If you add gap it won't work, so we have to use this one into 33 times would be good. Okay, 33 times you have to click there. That looks more prettier, and it's come of famous. Okay, it was in the frame of art which I found from dribble. Then we're gonna targeting main text p. Its line height will be 25 pixels. Make sure to give it in, and then we're gonna use font size to 1.2 em. And that looks okay, as the same, not as same but almost same as the which we are copying. So let's add designer and area. So then name and area. Okay, we're gonna add a name class name under that one, and we're gonna use p tag. Under p tag we're gonna use designer, and add a club, and we're gonna use b tag, and there will be, I'm gonna use my name. My name is not like this, my name is Ajit Rapsan. Okay, then we're gonna copy the class of name, then gonna paste it. Okay, let's change the class name of the second one. It will be area, and then it's also be area. Let's check. Area was 120 meters. Okay, 120 meters. As you can see, we have written. So let's see, we almost done. We are copying this one. Okay, so let's target name and area class, and we're gonna use display to flex. Okay, as you can see, and we're gonna use also justify content center, and also align items to center, and also we're gonna use gap to 50. It's good, same as the our one position gonna absolute, and we're gonna use left will be 65%, and top will be 80%. So that's my eye. Okay, so it's almost the same. So we have two more thing, watch video and a picture. So then our will be last one. So let's add the image first. So to get adding the image, I'm gonna use a class name, then image, and I didn't found the real image, so I added that one. And we got a scroll, so let's fix it first, baby. Okay, then first of all we're gonna targeting image, the under image. class image, then under height we're gonna use 390 pixels. And with I know it's not the real image as I did, because I didn't found that one. I'm gonna use position absolute whatever I found, and I'm gonna use it in the after designer and area name, as we can see on the dribble. Okay, that would be not left will be 75 pixels, that would be 55 pixels. Okay, let's go box icons to add an icon in there. So let's copy the CSS link and we're gonna paste it after our title one. Then in the uses, I also didn't found the real icon, so use video. Okay, that icon we're gonna use. If you like to use Figma, you can create that one or whatever. Then to add this, we're gonna use class name of watch. Under that we're gonna use the icon, and p tag of the text will be watch video, as you can see on the right side. And we're gonna use targeting the watch class name, and we are gonna make the website just using HTML and CSS. It's easy. There is no JavaScript, and we're gonna use gap to 12 pixels. Okay, position will be absolute, so we're gonna use bottom to minus 40% off, not 40%, minus 40%, make sure, because I'm downing in the top. And we're gonna use left to 15% should good. Okay, it's almost the same, and we're gonna use cursor pointer to there. Okay, then we're gonna use watch, and that's mean the icon. We're gonna use display flag, justify content to not unset, that would be justify content to center. Most of the cases I use justify content center and align item center. It's easy. Okay, we're gonna use font size 2.2.3, and then we're gonna targeting the p tag of watch class. So let's target the one that copy the 3 nylons codes, then paste. That's become the in the middle. Okay, at the center or the middle. Okay, we still have the. Okay, let's decrease the top okay, of image, then that would be 88 89 would be good, as you can see. So we're done. As you can see, we make sure we also have a never effect that didn't show in dribble. As you can see, we copied the full of our website. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.